All y'all Bashim Al Shah, Bashim Makakadash. Hey, of course, double honor to Apostle Ray Millstone. Peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. And may that push continue and keep continuing. I just pulled up here out doing some business, and I noticed, of course, this is Jake's community, because it's not a lot of business going on, a lot of poor, it's a lot of lower level businesses, I'll say it like that, but they made sure that they put the damn WIC center, which they actually broadcast, look, it's WIC, next to the damn beauty supply shop. And, seems petty, but it's a trap, it's a snare. But they put all this stuff here, they make everything, put it next to the cell phone, so they make everything convenient for you for our women at least, because those are the main ones on those government aid programs, and our men. We have some of our men on them too, but they make it convenient for them, at which it's right next to the nail shop too, the nail salon. They make it convenient for you to come and snare yourself, and we know right now that Trump has been talking about shutdowns, and if they really do a shutdown, then it's going to take away money from that. So a lot of people are not going to receive their stamps. You have soldiers that are not going to be paid. You have a lot of things that are going to be done, and here we have our people still trusting in this man's system, and that's how once again. Because we have to reaffirm it, who the wicked is. We know who the Israelites are, the ones in the last days. It says they're going to be basically fools. Scriptures talk about they don't know who their master is. An ass knows where his crib is, but Israel does not know me. When you look at all those things, it's no way that it can. I'll say it like this: it has to be talking about us. I'll make it quick to the point. Psalms 35:7. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself into that very destruction. Let him fall. And that's what's going on. Because Esau sees it as, look, we've made it another year, it's time to celebrate. Well, only reason they've made it is because Yahweh Shem Abishai has a timeline for the events that he's going to bring upon this man. He still has a lot of more things for this place to be exposed. You still have more men of the elect to be sealed, more information to go out, more of the work to do. So, we want to continue to push forth and continue, because the race is not given to the swift. This is like brothers always say, this is like a marathon. So, we don't want to get caught up in the snare and be destroyed, because coming into the world, we were caught in the snare. But now that we have our power, we have our energy, we can call upon that name. We can see everything for what it is. Just zooming back to this, Salakia. We can see this shit for what it is, and just looking at the rest of the shit, you got this, you got it's just straight up says WIC, which that's supposed to be an emergency thing. Then you got this, it's a locket for my window too, but you got this damn, it used to be a grocery store. All of them went out of business. You got the dollar store, you got the Chinese food store. It just really ain't nothing here. It's a dry place. So when this stuff gets cut off, it's gonna be super easy because it's not a lot of stuff here in the first place. And a lot of our people are still trusting into the system, trusting this man, and it's set up for you to fail. That's the point I'm trying to make. It says what? Matter of fact, let me jump down. Verse 11, false witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not. And that's what these Edomites do. They set Jacob for these conditions. They set him up because it was Esau who built this place. it was a time where Jake couldn't even come out here, but now Jake has moved out here in numbers. You know, you got what's called white flight. Esau wants to move on. And then now everything that he's built up, Esau just lets it go to shit. You know, they let it go to shit because they know Jake does not have the same resources to do the same things. Yep. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not. They rewarded me evil for good, to the spoiling of my soul. Let me jump down to the final one I want to get. Okay, verse 18, I will give thee thanks in the great congregation. That's what we're doing. We're giving thanks to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for the blessing, for knowing who we are, and for that spirit he put upon us, that Rakah Kodash. I said, I will praise thee among much people. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. And there you go. Esau, you know, because I'll say this, Jake, you know, last night was doing a lot of shooting, because that's one of the things that Jake, you know, does. That's one of the little rituals Jake does to bring in the new year, the shooting and, you know, trying to send a message to people or whatever, you know, whatever wickedness Jake is into. But, you know, Esau takes it completely to the whole next level. You know, for them to the thing of them splitting up our families after they had set us up already to be poor. That's unheard of in the history of this planet. That has never been done before. That's something that's completely unprecedented, and that's completely wicked. They tried to destroy us. They couldn't destroy the family. You know, the unit stayed together. Then they came, and they finally did. And now look at our communities. So, you know, these people have done things on a spiritual level, on a physical level, that, you know, they've laid a lot of snares for us. But like it says, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. And that's everything that these so-called white people have done. They devise deceitful matters against us. And it's coming, but America, through all the bullshit, they're coming to a close. So it said, what? Yeah, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, aha, our eye hath seen it. This thou hast seen, O Lord. Keep not silence, O Lord. Be not far from me. Stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, my power and my Lord. Judge me, O Lord, my power, according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. And that's the prayer that we pray every day, for us to be able to see our enemies' downfall and let them not rejoice over us, because that's what they do. They go into their churches, and they go into their secret meetings and their secret councils, and they talk shit about us, the Israelites, you know, from all the way from Judah all the way to Issachar. And they plot and they scheme, and we know that ultimately Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to destroy this place. And we pray that he continue to give us the strength, continue to give us the spirit, and bring us through the madness so that these Edomites have nothing to rejoice over. And with that being said, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Makakadash. 2019, the year of the Karagma. Brothers, continue to push, continue to pray, continue to grow through the spirit, continue to fight on, and Shalom.